Do you like making money? Do you like flexing on your ex? Well, you're in the right place, everybody. What is going on? It's your boy Soulfly Trades here, back with another video. And yesterday, there were no trades that were setting up for me, with my style of trading. So I didn't take a trade yesterday. But today, things printed beautifully today. So I'll talk about the two trades that I took today. I had one winner and I had one loser. As you know, here on this channel, I always be transparent about my losers. Um, Not many people do because in this game, no strategy is 100%. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it here. So one of the first plays I was looking for, we were like hovering in this area. I was looking for, rejects on this 411 47 initially. But I was also looking for rejects at 411.07, but I would have liked 411.47 for me to add even more risk than what I did, because we would have had an even bigger drop to 410. But long story short, I seen this pushing up on lowering volume, which was giving me more confirmation that buyers weren't strong in this area. And we also had this weird little indecision candle. So I just had a strong feeling that, we were going to sell off in this area. And besides the feeling that I had, because you develop that with experience, like I said, volume was falling off. Our candlesticks weren't even matching up. And then volume picked up tremendously. I got in once we started like rejecting this area, which is um a supply zone that I have. And on SPX, it was correlating on one of my fib levels on SPX, rejecting it at the same time. So that gave me more confirmation to get into the trade. Got in the trade, 3 contracts, and I started to see volume started to come in quick. So I bought another 3 contracts. I put on a little bit more extra risk because I was more confident that the sellers were coming in so we could see 410. Long story short, I trimmed my first contract in this area. I trimmed the rest down here at my price target, 3 cents above it, but it's fine. That netted me $204. I'll show you guys right here. That netted me $204. Now you might be saying, "Hey, Soulfly, why didn't you hold? Look at this big move down today. You could have made so much more money." Well, simply because the way that I trade, I don't like to hold for hours and hours and hours, because number one, trading is very hard. Number two, after about 2 hours of me trading and focusing so very hard on, looking from time frame to time frame and interpreting signals, you get a burnout, what's called burnout. At least I know I do. And I start taking anything if I'm sitting at the screen too long. So it's not ideal for me. What I could do in the future maybe is on a strong trending day, I could hold at least one runner and my stop loss was above this high. And if that one runner doesn't trickle my stop loss and we kind of just slowly keep trending down, I'll hold it. But that's something I need to journal and, write and see how that works out. It's just because I don't like giving back profits when I'm in profits. I like to scale out as the profits come in. Sometimes that limits my risk to reward, but it is what it is. And there really weren't any more entries today, as far as what I would take. Let me go over my second trade here, which was the losing trade. So my second trade here, which was the losing trade, I tried to take, once I said, okay, if we break below this 410 area, I will look for a break in the retest. So we came down, boom, came down. Let me see. Yeah, I seen volume was about the same or average as this bearish candlestick. It's a green candlestick, but I consider it sort of bearish because there's sellers right here. And it was the same amount of volume in this big green bullish candlestick. So it just wasn't adding up to me. It was an anomaly. And I seen we started to reject this 410, and we were rejecting the same area on SPX. And once I started to see buyers come in a little bit more, we were looking weak. And then we pushed up and we started to reject it again on an increase in selling volume, some selling volume. I got in the trade there with I went lighter than I did on my first trade simply because I was already in profits. I didn't want to give anything back to the market. And I wanted to limit my risk simply because I wasn't sure if, buyers truly wanted to reclaim that 410 area since we were holding that very strongly in a consolidation period. But yeah, so I got in the trade. My stop loss was above that high, basically 410, basically. And as you can see, that trade went against me for $48. I like to keep it very simple, breaks and retests, make sure volume is there to confirm it, make sure SPX is confirming it to get in my trades. But other than that, it was a pretty smooth day. But I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And, the journey continues, it's only up from here. We can only get better from here, and remember, do not give up. You got to want it more than you want to breathe. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.